It is Friday the 23rd of May 2025, so it's a bank holiday weekend and we are travelling back up to Wiltshire, where we went about a month ago actually, the other bank holiday, Easter bank holiday, wasn't it? So yeah, we're going to go back up to that area to scoop up all the bits we didn't do when we went there last. So we've just left Plymouth now and we've got 134 miles to go to our park up. Where's our park up tonight, hopefully?
Near Amesbury.
Near Amesbury, A-M-E-S, Amesbury. Not far from Stonehenge, okay. And it's at the end of like a runway or something. Plain Spotters car park, apparently. You're allowed to overnight there. Apparently, yeah. So that's what we're aiming for. But you know, like it is, sometimes you don't get the feel of the place, so you go somewhere else. But that's that. So we shall see you. See you later. Tatty bye.
Bye.
It's Saturday the 24th apparently of May 2025. We were intending to overnight. Can you hear those skylarks? We were intending to overnight at Boscombe Down Airfield, northern end, or shall we say. We got there and there was quite a lot of vans there and a caravan with all its stuff out and stuff. So we thought, all right, we got this lay-by here at the kind of like the southern end. It's probably not proper southern, it's probably not proper northern, but southern end-ish of the airfield, off-road lay-by. To be honest, quite honest with you, it'll do as an emergency stop. Didn't see until this morning how much litter, questionable bottles filled with yellowy orange liquid, and we think somewhere, where is it? Looks like a human poo. I don't know whether it's a human poo or dog.
It's big.
It's big, it could be a big dog.
Could be a big dog.
Anyway, so didn't really see that until this morning. However, we had a white throat in this patch of grass right beside us, actually. And last night we had a brown hare the other side of the fence. And while we were driving from the other park up at the other end of the airfield to here, you pass lots of fields and with shorter like crops in, or actually some of it was just a patch of dried earth. And there were quite a number of brown hares. and we nearly ran over one because it darted right in front of us. Ah! But yeah, so that's the only plus point really. And it's quite potholy. They've tried to fill it, but not very well. Not enough. Right, not sure where we're going now. The weather is not great. It was raining earlier, and they did forecast crap weather for the weekend. All right, he's just said it's meant to clear up and be brighter this afternoon. I'll believe it if I see it. Yeah. So, later is bye. Right, we have just arrived at our first location, which is for the, what's it called?
Bulford Kiwi.
Bulford Kiwi. Now, there is a viewing area here, and the viewing area is all this bit of grass actually. Now, not that you can see, but right above where that car is right now on the hill is a kiwi. I've zoomed in the best I can. It's got a picture of a kiwi, and I think it's got NZ, hasn't it, underneath it. Is there any information there? Right, I ain't walking on that because I've only got my Crocs on. If I pass you the microphone, you can leave it off.
Right, the carving was made between April and June 1919 by New Zealand soldiers after the First World War while waiting for a troop ship back to New Zealand. During World War II, it was covered over so the Germans couldn't use it as a navigation aid with turf. And then after the war, the Kiwi Boot Polish company paid for its restoration as like an advertising thing. Yes, because the New Zealand troops used to have a camp right in front of it. So it was on the hill right behind it, where the trees are now. Yeah.
Right, so we have driven to Ludgershall Castle, Ludgershall Castle. It is English heritage. It's, do you say it's a freebie unmanned one? I think. The castle became royal property soon after its construction in the late 11th century. Later, King Henry III transformed it into a luxury residence surrounded by parkland for hunting. The earthworks of the two enclosures surrounding the castle remained clearly visible. The northern enclosure was excavated in the 1960s and contains the fragmentary remains of medieval buildings, including a 12th century tower, stone lodgings and a great hall. Oh, I found some more information. I'm not reading all that. Right, so we're going through that gate, you reckon?
Somebody owns the middle bits.
Somebody on private land, not allowed in there. Medieval, I've just basically read all that, haven't I? There you go, fill your boots. Can't even see it. I'm sorry, at the edge of the southern enclosure. I don't even know what I've just read over there. Okay, you are here, so, and it, oh, is that it there?
That's
no.
The buildings still.
Right, so we've got to go in there then?
We're going to go in there and walk around the ditch.
Okay.
And then come out.
Come out over there, I see, right. Forward. Oh, kissing gate, kissy, 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 kissy. Mwah! Ooh. I don't know if it's raining or not. I don't think it is actually, no. The ground's very dry still. I can see bits of rain, but very, 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 very fine bits of rain. Mighty fine rain. Another kissing gate. All right. I'll take it. This is where you go now, is it? Walk along here with little steppy bits. Ooh, big slug. And another slug. Lots of slugs on the path. Ludgershall. Ooh, smell those cows. Oh. It's that sort of like sweet, as in that sweet manure-y sort of smell. Oh, dog's mess. You know, I can't remember anything that I've just read. This way or that way? It's a bit like, yeah, I don't know what that is down there. Ooh. Yeah. Big old tree. Look at this one. Right, information board. The royal apartments. In a prolonged and expensive building campaign, King Henry III transformed Ludgershall, I don't know, into a lavish residence. Henry III, who inherited the castle from his father King John, was an enthusiastic builder and evidently fond of Ludgershall. I don't know how you say it. He visited at least 21 times and made many additions and improvements to the castle between 1234 and 1251. Oh, do I need to read all that?
The main feature was the new Great Hall, which is what's remaining in front of us.
Okay, did you hear that?
The main 1244.
Say it again. The main feature of Henry's building works was a new Great Hall built in 1244, which is what we can see in front.
Doesn't say when it fell into disuse though on that, does it?
No. Right, okay. And there is a picture, or not a picture, an effigy of King Henry III from his tomb. And here is what it could have looked like. And various times when things were built onto it, etc, etc, etc. Right, okay. Well, no, actually, carrying on the other side. very far at all, back at the van. But we are just going to carry on going down, just down there, because there's an old cross, old ruinedy sort of cross down there, or something. So thatched cottages there, look. And there's some little shops down there, including a post office, which is what we need as well. Thatch roof, there's some hares with a wood pigeon sat on top, and some foxes. And just in front of me, in the centre of the screen, is the old cross shaft. It's English heritage. There is a plaque. It says Ludgershall Cross, the surviving lower part of a 14th century high cross which once stood in the medieval market place about 50 metres to the southwest. King Edward III and Queen Philippa would stay in Ludgershall Castle around this time, and the small town became economically and culturally important. The cross shaft has fine sculpture showing scenes from the death of Jesus, including on the east face the descent from the cross. Up there? Possibly something. Can't really see it. All right, and that's what it should look like. 14th century market cross, 4 carved panels illustrating scenes from the death and resurrection of Jesus. Oh yeah, there's another one there. I didn't see anything on the other side actually. This third side. Car coming. And oh yeah, there is, well, something. Can't really see that. Queen's Head, some shops down there, and Baz is only, you can just about see, oh, I haven't got my glasses, he's in the centre of the screen somewhere anyway.